Hello chefs, and welcome back to Closkitchen. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for new recipes. So guys, today I'm going to show you how to make beef liver stew. So let's see what ingredients I'm going to use for this recipe. For my ingredients, I have some browning by Sister Grace for my color. Next, I have some onion powder, then country Jamaican curry powder, and I'm going to use that for my flavor. I have some minced garlic, I have some sazon, and it is so good in stews. 1 can of tomato sauce to thicken my gravy. I forgot to mention that you can also use a mild curry like chief. Some garlic powder, some paprika, some seasoning salt, some chopped red bell peppers, some chopped orange bell peppers. I have some fresh parsley that I'm going to finely chop, as well as some green onions that I'm going to finely chop, and some chopped yellow bell pepper. I have some chopped onions, and I also have 4 sliced beef liver. This is what they look like straight out of the bag. They are individually wrapped. You can use these also to make steaks with the liver. I'm only going to use 3 of those today. So these are thin slices. I didn't want the thick slices. The first thing I did was cut them into smaller pieces and place them in a bowl with a little bit of vinegar. For my next step, I'm going to rinse them off and place them into a clean bowl. Now that my liver is all clean and rinsed, I'm adding my chopped onions. Next, I'm adding my red bell peppers. Next, I'm adding my yellow bell peppers. The bell peppers bring so much color to the bowl. I'm lightly sprinkling some onion powder, some paprika. I'm lightly sprinkling some seasoned salt, as well as some garlic powder. Next, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now I'm going to mix all my ingredients together, and I'm going to make sure that my seasonings and vegetables are spread evenly throughout the liver. Next, I'm adding some chopped parsley as well as some chopped green onions. I'm going to mix the chopped parsley as well as the chopped green onion throughout the liver. The next step is optional. I'm adding in a pinch of pink Malay salt, and I'm going to mix it into the liver. Then I'm going to let it marinate for about 16 to 20 minutes so that it can infuse all the flavors. While the liver is marinating, I am preheating about 1 teaspoon of olive oil. I'm testing my oil to see if it's hot by adding a small piece of bell pepper. So now I'm going to add my marinated liver. I'm giving it a quick stir, and I'm going to allow it to cook on medium heat until the liver is no longer red. If you look closely, the liver is starting to change color. Whilst the liver is cooking, I'm going to make sure to stir it occasionally. So most of the vegetables are soft, the onions are translucent, and most of the liver is cooked. So now I'm going to cook it covered for about 8 minutes until the water is evaporated or dried out. So it's been about 8 minutes, so I'm going to check to see if the water has evaporated by giving it a quick stir. I'm going to continue cooking my liver covered, and I'm going to add 3 minutes to my time for a total of 5 minutes. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of curry powder, and I like it for the flavor and the spices that it has. I'm using a flat spatula to mix the curry within the liver. Next, I'm adding a teaspoon of browning.
Boy, if you don't...
So guys, I forgot that I was running out of browning, so we're gonna make this stretch and use every last drop to make a teaspoon.
2,000 years later.
I'm giving my pot a quick stir to spread the browning throughout the liver. The liver is starting to pick up the color from the browning. Next, I'm mixing in half a can of tomato sauce. I'm also adding about 1.5 cups of water. I'm giving it a quick stir, and I'm going to allow it to cook covered for about 26 minutes. I'm adding an additional half of a can of tomato sauce. I do not want my gravy to be runny. I'm giving it a quick stir. Absorbed the browning. It has that beautiful brown color to it. I'm reducing the heat, and I'm going to simmer the liver until the sauce starts getting thick. I'm mixing in half a pack of sazon, and I'm also mixing in half a cup of water. Give it a quick stir. I'm also checking the tenderness of the liver. I'm going to let it simmer down covered for another 2 minutes. Most of the gravy has boiled down to a nice thick sauce. So I have a treat for you guys. I'm going to give you a close-up so that you can see and smell the spices that's coming from this liver stew. I serve my liver stew over some white rice with a side of fried plantains. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And as always, keep cooking, chefs. Bye.